Most Uncommon Fossil and Prismatic Evolutions has just dropped in Pokemon TCG Live. I just want to talk about a couple of things with that, a little bit of housekeeping relating to some past videos and stuff, maybe is what this is. First off, within the rank ladder rewards at the Poke League, which is what basically everyone, you get reset down to 30 as long as you are above 30 or higher. So you automatically get a Badoo. This was the card I talked about in the video that just came out about how to update your Charizard EX deck. It's focused on budget new players, just utilizing cards from the starter decks only. I had an older build of the deck that I think was the right way to go. But now that Badoo's informing you need to change it, because this Badoo with Itchy Pollen attack, it does 10 damage, not a big deal, but then you're item locked, and the Charizard and Pidgeot rely on rare candy primarily, so we now need to modify the deck to a deal with Badoo. So not only is it out and it's a common, so it's cheap to craft, everyone's getting a copy of it too, so I would expect to see a lot of Badoo in the upcoming days. So let me just collect the rewards here. Don't want to take too much time. Just say collect all. They give us a Regigigas too, which is actually a really good card for Lugia, so yeah, so that's nice. So, okay, so then we get these announcements. I'm going to get a gift here of a bunch of sleeves. It's a little weird. There's Eevee's Prismatic Parade. So what's happening here? It's this contest to see which is the most popular of these 9 Pokemon. One's being Eevee, and the other are the 8 Evolutions, I believe. So, so during Scarlet and Violet Prismatic Evolutions, we'll spotlight a new Pokemon each Thursday morning, so once a week. Eevee or one of its Evolutions in National Pokédex order, and grant each Pokemon TCG Live trainer who logs in during that week a full suite of fabulous cosmetics, an avatar customization, a coin, a deck box that all match these sleeves, as well as a double rare card of that Pokemon itself. So we get a card, a playable card, and some cosmetics. That's nice there. And there's this parade of things, so which I believe is this little contest. Oh, because what it says here, which is a little confusing, I read the website. So we get these 9 sleeves. So from now until March 27th, 2025, every game you play in Pokemon TCG Live with one of these card sleeves equipped. So depending which, so if you play a deck and you customize your sleeve to one of these 9 sleeves, these new sleeves we're getting, it earns 1 point for your chosen Pokemon. So if you play the Umbreon sleeve, you get a point for Umbreon, and if you win a game, you get an extra point, I believe. So, and then there's going to be, at the end of it, we'll see which is the top Pokemon, and I believe we get, on the winning Pokemon, there's some additional cosmetic items, I believe is what it is. So, and in accepting that gift, I'm getting these 9 sleeves. I'll just say collect all. Don't go, so that there I have these 9 sleeves, so that's fine there. Tell us about the Battle Pass here, I think, that we get the Flareon EX deck, and then when we get to level 35 of the Battle Pass, we get it's a little misleading what they say here. It's the 2024 World Championships Regidrago V-Star deck, which is true, but it's the Seniors Championship, not the Masters. So if you're confused, hey, I didn't think that's the deck that won. I thought it was Iron Thorns that won. Yes, Iron Thorns won Masters, which really is, if you're going to say it without any modification, that the Iron Thorns is the world champion. But for Seniors, it is Regidrago. So that's what we get there with that. So that here's more about the Prismatic Parade. We're gonna get. Let's see what it says here, just briefly. We get this 10 weeks. So I guess this battle passes for 10 weeks before Journey Together comes out. That's probably what it is. I imagine the timing of that. Talk about the spotlighting one of the EVs or Evolution. We get these sleeves. So at the conclusion of EV's Prismatic Parade on March 27th, which is the day before Journey Together comes out, we'll reveal the most popular Pokemon, with the winner featured on a special card sleeve, which will be given to all players later this year. So anyway, you're going to get a sleeve ultimately, but if you don't really care about what Pokemon's on a special sleeve, you can ignore it, certainly. And also, we're going to get Eevee-themed quests to complete and catchphrases to say. So, which is all fine. Based on, like, the past ones, like the water one, if I remember, you did get more rewards for completing those challenges. But the challenges sometimes were trickier, like playing a deck with Candace, which wasn't a very good supporter. So you'll have to decide whether you want to do it. You can always re-roll if you don't like what we have there. So I'm not going to go through the catchphrases, but take a look at that. And now here's this other thing which connects to a video from a day or two ago, where they changed the name of what crystals and credits. So with introducing trade credits and trainer points, I'm just going to read it through here. With Scarlet and Violet Prismatic Evolutions, we're excited to introduce an evolution to our in-game currencies. Trade credits are now trade credits. These remain your go-to for obtaining specific cards when building or modifying decks. So credits are what you use in the deck builder to craft cards, and crystals are now trainer points. You'll continue using them to exchange for items in the shop and for deck customization. So yeah, you get things in the shop, that some of the special products, the decks and such, as well as what was I going to say? Like buying packs. Please note these updates are purely cosmetic. The functionality of both currencies remains unchanged. So this was this whole thing, which this came on, suddenly. They did give patch notes what to expect to happen. This wasn't mentioned here, so now they're saying it's just a cosmetic change, right? They changed the name and the symbols for them. I still think there's something up, that they have a plan to probably to monetize, but we'll see. Perhaps at times it seems like they don't really have a plan, and they just kind of are wandering around cluelessly too. So I don't know. I still think they're on the road to monetization. Hopefully the game gets better. That's the first and foremost thing there. Then the older announcements, A-Specs are back, and we can see it later. So that's the big thing. We're getting a few new things. Let's take a look at what the challenges are, by the way. So I'm going to just hit the collect button. Welcome to this battle pass. And I can collect a pack. I will have a new deck. So just use 4 abilities. Oh, play with Cassiopeia. So, okay. So although I don't get any more, which were crystals. What are they called again? Trainer points. I don't get more trainer points, but I do get more points towards the battle pass. I go, instead of 220 points for the battle pass, I get 280. So I get another 60 points for the battle pass doing the Cassiopeia challenge. You could, if you wanted to, so if you want to get up the battle pass quickly, you keep this daily quest with the 280, and then I can re-roll this one that's at 220. I'll see if I get one of these EV themed ones. So I'll replace that quest, see what happens. Nope, got the exact same thing. I don't think I can re-roll again. Oh, maybe I can. All right, well, you know what? The other thing is the battle pass, the rewards, the daily quest got broken with this new update, and it may still be broken too. So I don't know. I haven't played it yet to find out. So with this, I know with the update came on Tuesday, these daily quests got messed up, where they would just reset for you every time you did it, which isn't good, right? You didn't make progress. It just redid, often replacing it. So that might be broken. So that's, and I guess it had to do with maybe because they gave these EV themed ones. I was hoping it would sort out on Thursday. Hopefully it does. We will tell. What happens here is they make the update on Tuesday to prepare for what happens Thursday. So it's kind of the Tuesday changes and the Thursday changes in the developers' minds is all one thing, even though we log in Tuesday after waiting 8 hours for the changes, of course. And then we see changes happening, but they don't really make sense in some cases, like the currencies, until we got the announcement on Thursday. So, they just got to get, look, live is what it is. It's not great. It's free to play. We can have good access to cards, but it is what it is. Hopefully it gets better. So anyway, those are the points there. Just wanted to talk about what we now know. We know a little bit more about things. It's a cosmetic change to these names. Is there a long-term plan? Time will tell with that. And we have this little EV challenge, and we do have these additional daily quests, which hopefully we can make progress in. Time will tell about that. So anyway, take care, have fun, and play some Pokemon.